We are back playing Against the Storm. We did the 2 tutorial settlements in my last session, in my last stream, but we're going to go ahead and do our 3rd settlement, which I think will be our first non-tutorial settlement. So, as you can see here on the map, we've got Tutorial 1 Town right up here. Let me go ahead and turn the music back on. We've got our first tutorial town up here, which we did last stream. We've got our second tutorial town down here. And then we've got a card here, which is made by the First Dawn Company, which is I guess a rival company that I'm playing against. I notice that in the upper right, I'm sorry, I see that we have 2,210 something to the First Dawn Company's 2,205 something. Don't know what that means, but at this time, we have the ability to basically figure out where we want our next encampment to be. It can be within 2 spaces of any of our current towns, including the Central Spire here. And by the way, make sure every so often to go into the Central Spire and you can buy upgrades. And you've got these deeds. Yes, these deeds are basically little mini achievements that allow you to get some experience, or get some new buildings, or get some new, looks like, upgrades. So we're making our way through these. And then there are these different branches of upgrades. We got the Queen's Patience, which gives me a -2% to the speed at which the Queen's Impatience grows, as well as access to the Obsidian Archive, which unlocks deeds. I was not able to get deeds in the last stream because I did not have this upgrade yet. Up here, we get 10% more Citadel resources whenever we finish a settlement, so that's pretty cool too. This is a roguelite, which means that there is permanent progress, right? This Tutorial 1 town stays there. This Tutorial 2 town stays there, and we gain sort of strategic advantages over time. So where do I want to go? All these question marks are like specialized areas that I'm kind of interested to find. There's one out here. On the other hand, I want to try... I've never done anything on this coral forest before, so let's go ahead and choose this one. Now, when we go to start a new settlement, the true source of the coral growth is unknown. Contrary to common belief, it doesn't usually appear in the flooded regions. The unique influence of the coral mutates trees into distinctive strands that offer various resources. There's an average amount of soil. Map size is medium. I am going to stick to difficulty normal at the time being, or for the time being. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of meat and eggs and roots, and not a lot of vegetables and herbs and insects. So we've got 2 possible caravans. One is 8 humans, as well as these resources here, vegetables and meat and roots and blah, blah, blah. The other one has 4 beavers and 4 lizards. Also has a bunch of food, a bunch of parts, some fabric, which is nice, pottery, a bunch of wood, and coal. I think I'm going to go with the beavers and the lizards. We get 3 points worth of sort of bonus materials to bring. So 1, 2, 3. Those are the only 3 we have. We will get more later. Let's embark. Okay. So first off, diverse flora. We already said that. The forest is as scary as it is beautiful. Villagers have a 5% chance for bonus yields for each hostility level. Okay, so the more hostile the forest is to me, the better for me, I guess. +5 to spark dew production. Gain additional spark dew every yield. Riches from plant life blooming on supplements. Double bonus yield from trees. Okay. And then this unit is in a good mood. Increases resolve for complex food. Looming darkness, as always. If we get to hostility 1, then the villagers' speed off roads is decreased by 30%. And unless someone is housed, their unit is 40% slower. So it's very easy to get lots of slow effects in this particular one. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our surroundings. We've got, it looks like, eggs and brood shells, which means meat, which means what we really want is a trapper camp. Trapper camps can do both meat and eggs, so that would be absolutely ideal at the moment. So unlike the tutorial videos, unlike the tutorial villages, we have a choice of 3 different things that we can get. And we're going to have to choose wisely. I feel like we're going to be doing a lot of chopping down trees, so the lumber mill's probably the best option of these 3. Unfortunately, what I'm getting here is a lot of crafting buildings and not a lot of camps where I could actually use to like gather resources. So that's unfortunate. I guess we're going to go with the I guess we'll go with the smokehouse since we have meat available immediately. Damn. The trapper camp would have been really nice, but unfortunately no such luck. So we're going to go with the foragers camp instead. We're not going to be able to get meat for a while, unfortunately. We've got access to these paved roads, which increase villager speed by 20% instead of 5%, but you need stone for that, which I do not have at the moment. Alright, let's see here. I guess all we can do at the moment... We do still have a scavenger camp which can get those eggs. I'm a little bit sad that I don't have a trapper camp to get the meat, but, you know, whatever. Them's the breaks sometimes. So we're going to double up on the woodcutter camp. And then finally, I think what we're going to do, and this is going to mess up our nice little grid here, but that's okay, is we're going to make some shelters. And I'll make paths around them as best I can, but I do have these eggs and these creatures in the way. Not bad. They get all the paths done pretty quick. I'm actually not going to staff these camps yet. I want them to make the shelters first. Oh, and I need to pick a cornerstone and some orders, so let's do that. Dye extractor and fungal guide. None of these, or neither of these look particularly good for me. Like, they're both kind of crap. So I guess I'll take fungal guide, because I really don't plan on making copper. Alright, orders. A scavenger camp and a stonecutter camp. There really isn't any reason for me to make a stonecutter camp at the moment because there aren't any resources that it'll pick up. Beaver resolve is currently, let's see, 11. It's a little bit early to be getting the resolve up, so I think what we're going to do is choose the other one. We're going to go ahead and make the stonecutter camp, even though it's not super useful to us, just to get this order done. Keep lizard resolve above 10 for 30 seconds. Okay. On the one hand, I love simple tools. They're used to open caches of materials that you find in the map. On the other hand, parts are used to build buildings. Both are very good. I think I'm going to go with the clan. But, I mean, that was kind of a 50-50 coin flip. There aren't any vegetables or insects that I know of, so I'm not going to be able to gather those very easily. Instead, I'm going to go for planks, which means I'm going to have to build a building very quickly that can make planks. Okay, we've got our shelters except for one because we need more wood. Now, something that I learned before is that you can just click on the portrait of your characters here, and it will tell you all of the places where they can be stationed. So I can just go click, 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 and now we've got 3 beavers in this woodcutter camp. I still have some path to build, so I'm going to leave one lizard unemployed for the moment so that he can finish that out. And also finish the other shelter. Although I guess the other shelter isn't super necessary right now. Now, where do I want to be cutting? I want to get access to these 2 glades. I've got a dangerous glade here and a regular glade here. Okay, I'm actually going to move there. And we're going to cut directly into this glade. I'm hoping to get some more supplies. Something useful. How about the other one? You're right next to this dangerous one. You don't want to hit the dangerous glades right away if you can avoid it. It's not always avoidable, but you want to avoid it if you can. So we're going to actually move that one all the way over here. We're going to cut into this glade and this glade. Oh, and we need to make a stonecutter camp. Right. Okay, so I finished the lizard resolve. That was easy. This will get us a couple more lizards and some meat and some simple tools. For God's sake, please give me the trapper camp. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to take the trapper's camp, which means we're going to be able to harvest the meat that we've got available. There is definitely an RNG aspect to this game that's a little bit annoying to me, but there it is. So we're going to build a trapper's camp. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the scavenger camp. The only reason we got the scavenger camp was to get eggs, and the trapper camp can get those as well, and lizards get a bonus for working at trapper camps. So we're going to make a trapper camp. That is not meat. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I thought that these two were shells of the broodlings, the things that give you meat. I was wrong. Those are trees. But I still want to build the trapper camp because, again, lizards are more effective working in trapper camps than in scavenger camps or forager camps or whatever that was. Shelter is done. We got ourselves some vegetables, some roots. Now I've got a use for the stonecutter camp. And some farmland here. So I'm going to move this over to here. I'm not quite ready to start making farms yet. Making a path out here is going to be a little bit tough because of those eggs. Oh no, never mind. That'll be easy. I need to make a scavenger camp because I deleted mine. Got it. Very silly of me. Still new at the game, still making mistakes. It's fine. Put a couple of lizards into the trapper camp. Again, this sort of rotating, thing icon means that they get bonus resources sometimes because they are particularly good at that task. If they are shining like this, you see that little sort of glow icon, it means that they really enjoy their job, which will increase their resolve. Okay, we've got the scavenger camp and the stonecutter camp both, so we will go ahead and grab our order completion. Cookhouse, carpenter, and brickyard. Of those three, carpenter is probably the best. We do have the lumber mill, so we can make a lot of planks. But the carpenter can build simple tools, which is really nice. So we're going to pick that. Okay. So at this point in the game, it's important to make a crude workstation, because we need a few bricks and fabric and planks in order to build other buildings. Start gathering roots here. And we have our first abandoned cache. We do have the tools for it. We can either get 25 bundles of plant fiber and a chest of ancient tablets, or we can send it to the Citadel for 10 amber and 0.5 reputation. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this beaver out of the stonecutter's camp, and we're going to go ahead and take this cache. And I'm going to send it to the Citadel. I think the amber is going to do me more good than the fiber. Up here, we've got more eggs, more roots, and more farmland. So we're finding ourselves with a lot of fertile soil that we can use. Wow, a lot of fertile land. I was not expecting to get so much farmland. We don't have any way to make use of it yet, so hopefully we'll pick up something in the future. I need more people. Oh, I need to make planks. Right. The workstation is still... Oh, there isn't anybody to make... Okay, so when you see this little hammer icon here, it means that there is no current worker that is able to do the construction because they're all doing other jobs. Same deal with this little person indicator here. It means that there aren't any workers assigned to the building, which I'm fine with, but I do need to get this building made. So I'm going to go to this woodcutter camp. I'm going to unassign one of the beavers, and that beaver should go and build this building. Done. Now, I need planks, but I also need to keep my fire going. So I'm actually going to leave this for now. We're going to put the beaver back to work cutting things. And I just want to kind of clear out the area of my camp. I don't really need any new glades just yet. So we're gonna just expand the area we've got. And we're in our first storm. Resolve seems to be doing okay at the moment. We've got shelter for everybody. We're still working on 10 planks at some point. But I think we're going to have to wait until the end of the storm so that we can get more people to staff our buildings. Okay, so we are at the drizzle of year 2. We should have some newcomers, either 3 beavers or 1 of each. I think the 3 beavers are the way to go. We get a cornerstone. Increased wood production, but harvesting and planting are slower. I'm actually okay with that. We do have a lot of planting to do, but we are really focused heavily on cutting trees down, so I think Rooty Ground's the way to go. So we can either make 30 clothes, essentially, or we can make coal and building materials. Neither of these is very good. Discover a dangerous glade. That's a thing I'm going to do more or less automatically. So I think I'm going to pick that. And now we've got some more people. We're going to make all 3 of these because they're all necessary early on. Start gathering more eggs because I don't want to run out of food. Are both of my woodcutter camps fully staffed? They're not. So what I think I meant to say... I really want to put beavers in the woodcutting camp because it gives them a chance to double their yield anytime they chop down a tree. Another thing that it's important to do early, once you can, is grab that trading post. Now, I don't have anyone to build it just now. In fact, there's really no reason for me to keep this scavenger camp at all. I only got it so that I could get the order done. So we're going to build this thing. And Zorg the trader has arrived. Let's see what he's got. He's got tools, pottery, amber, a bunch of basic needs. What industrial buildings do I have? I need a couple of bricks to make a lumber mill. And then I can start cranking out planks. I think that's the way to go. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of bricks. And then I can start mass producing planks. Now, what am I going to give in return? I've got tons of eggs. I think that's about right. So we're going to go ahead and make a lumber mill right there. And that should allow us to crank out planks a whole lot faster. Really only interested in the planks because I gotta fulfill this order. Does Zorg have planks? Like, I could just buy them. He doesn't. This would be nice. I would love the herb garden because it would allow me to actually start using that, that fertile soil near me. So, what could I trade for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 amber? Probably a lot, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, tons of meat it would take. Actually, it would take 4 parts and a little bit more. I'm hesitant to trade parts because I need those. But I also could really use this herb garden. So we are going to trade 4 parts. And 3 meat for 8 amber. And that will allow us to purchase the herb garden blueprint, which we're going to be able to make use of very quickly. So I'm actually going to move the stonecutter camp to the other side of this path. Then we're going to put the herb garden right up next to it. And make a bunch of farm fields here. Now, that's all well and good, but I need people to build those things. And I do need these folks to stay here making planks. You're needed for food. I'm going to pull one of these folks out from the crude work. In fact, I'm going to pull both of these folks out of the crude workstation to go make this stuff. Now, in general, you want humans in farmland. I don't have any to spare, unfortunately. Now, I'm not actually going to staff this building yet, because in the clearance, summer essentially, what happens is they harvest these fields. And there's nothing to harvest right now, so we are going to wait to staff it until the storm, when we can fertilize the fields and make them more lucrative for next time. In the meantime, we are low on people. We need more folks. We are done funding the expedition, so we'll go ahead and get our planks, our fabric, and our bricks. Clothier, leatherworker, and bakery. None of those are particularly useful to me because I don't have really anything that requires that. So I guess I'm going to go leatherworker in the hopes that I will find some meat where I can get some leather from. Kelsey, welcome, you absolute legend. Very glad that you're here. We're playing Against the Storm. All good. Very glad you're here, my friend. I have a bad habit of cutting into these dangerous glades during the storm phase, and that's just something I have to live with because it keeps happening. Speaking of the storm phase, we are in it. Now we want to get some people into this herb garden because now they will go and fertilize the crops. So we're gonna pull the 2 lizards off of plank making duty, and we're gonna put them in on gardening herbs. Actually, do I have any? I do not have any humans at all. Okay, great. Almost there. We have 1 homeless beaver, so we should probably work on another shelter at some point soon. But the storm is almost over. Okay, what do we have here? We have a termite burrow. So in 10 minutes, all of my stored building materials will be destroyed if I don't deal with this thing. I need 10 resin, probably 20, or probably 12 planks is the way to go. And while I'm working on it, harvesting and planting are 50% slower and -7 to global resolve. Unfortunate. I have to deal with it because that 10-minute effect is rough. I do not want all of my shit destroyed. But before we deal with that, we're going to go ahead and pick up our newcomers. I did trade some parts away for amber, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the 2 humans and the beaver. Each newcomer group has 2 additional villagers or +2 vegetables. I mean, if I ever get the small farm, then I can start producing vegetables and that would be useful. But I don't know if I'm going to. More people is usually more better, so we're going to go ahead and pick loaded caravan. And new orders. We did indeed find a dangerous glade, so we're going to go ahead and turn that in for some food and some stone and some tools. As well as a new blueprint. We can indeed make a small farm. Well, I chose poorly. Grabbing it anyway. And then I get to pick new orders. I'm more likely to get meat than clothes at this point. And in fact, I already have enough meat to fulfill the lizard influx order, which is super nice. It means I get some training gear, which helps the lizard men feel better about themselves, essentially. And I get 5 more lizards. Boom. Instant gratification. Love it. Selling goods and making spark dew. I think I'm going to go with trade and industry. Because I can produce spark dew pretty easily at this point. Keep lizard resolve above 18. Above 18? It's at 6 right now. That's not fun. Let's not do that. I guess we're going to make packs of trading goods. In the meantime, we just got a big influx of people. So how do we want to handle this? Oh, we also get another blueprint. Scribe, Weaver, and Clothier. Again, nothing super useful. I'm going to pick Weaver, but I don't really have any fibers that I can turn into cloth. So we're going to go deal with this. Now we can either get a bunch of stone, insects, and clay, or we can convert it and give us a source of edible insects. Now we're very early in the game, so I think that converting it's probably the way to go. Lizard resolve is very low. That's unfortunate. So the way we're going to deal with that is we are going to start sacrificing some wood to the hearth to increase their resolve. That minus resolve coming from that termite mound, not good. So we're leaving the workstation and the timber mill idle for the moment. Even now, their resolve is still falling. Not good at all. Look at how fast my fuel is dropping because I'm sacrificing it to the fire. They're about to get the last plank out there. Stonecutter camp has no deposits nearby. Okay, where can I move it? I can move it up here to get more roots. On the other hand, I really need more wood right now. So I think what I'm going to do is make another woodcutter camp up here. I'm probably going to destroy it soon. But I feel like it's needed while I work on this termite mound. I need the fuel to keep the lizards from all revolting on me. Okay, with 3 going at once, I should be okay. This brickyard could either give me a brickyard, which I already have, or it can give me a bunch of pottery and bricks. I will take the salvage. And then I will get the last couple of folks in here making planks. Termite Burrow is only a minute and a half away from completing. My fuel is falling just ridiculously. Okay, I need to stop this. I'm going to take it down to 1 sacrifice, which brings the lizard's resolve down to 2. We got it. We got to get this done, though. 1 minute. My fuel is jumping up and down so fast. I'm terrified right now. Just gotta get this termite thing done. Yes, I know I'm low on fuel, game. I'm aware. Thank you. Now I have to stop because I'm at single-digit fuel. So I have to sacrifice 0, which brings the lizard resolve down to -1, but I only have 10 seconds left. Okay, wow, that was intense. But now we have 5 insects per minute and the resolve penalty goes away, so we should be able to build up fuel again fairly quickly. That was very, very intense. Let's go ahead and make a path out here. I don't have a whole lot of unemployed folks to do it, but... Now, what do we got out here? We got eggs, we got vegetables. A forager's camp could grab those veggies, so we'll go ahead and make it. I know I'm low on fuel, but I should be able to start getting more fuel now. Let's move you closer to the woods. I'm not in a hurry to discover new glades at this point, but I do need the wood something fierce. Oh no, I'm building stuff. Never mind. I'm gonna let those lizards build this thing first. Then we'll move the stonecutter's camp so it's closer to this root deposit right here. Alright. I do have 2 humans, and they should probably be farming. So I'm going to take you off of the lumber mill and off of the woodcutter camp, and we're going to put you into the herb garden. Now I have a whole bunch of unemployed lizards. I also have a fairly big homelessness problem, so I need to start making some more houses. Let's do that. There we go. Wiz, my friend, very glad that you're here. Good to see you. We're playing Against the Storm. The trader just arrived. Is there anything I need? More importantly, is there anything I have to give? And the answer is basically no. Again, low on fuel. Getting this termite camp was a big gamble. It was a big risk. Okay, nobody's homeless now. We're gonna stop making planks. And start assigning some folks to do some foraging. And then we have this abandoned cache here. But we do have the tools for it. Not bad. Whizzical. Whizzical. You did not have to do that. That was... My friend, thank you. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. That was so unnecessary, but so welcomed. Absolutely phenomenal. My initial goal for July was 25 subs. That makes 31. I am overwhelmed, my friend. Thank you so much. We're gonna go ahead and assign a couple of our lizards Now, do we want these bricks and parts and trade goods? Yes, we do. As opposed to sending it to the Citadel for Grace and Amber. We do have coal out here. Unfortunately, we don't have the mine blueprint, so we can't do anything about it. But we are eventually going to make another farm down here. We're beginning to get far enough away that I think it's time to start building more storage facilities. Because the way this works is when these folks gather vegetables, they save it in the camp, in the forager camp here. And then when the forager camp gets full, it currently has 6 out of 10, then they'll deliver it to the main storage, then I get access to it. But if I put a storage facility right here, then once that's built, they only have to go to here instead of going all the way over to here. A little bit more efficient. Small farm has no fields nearby. Oh, that's true, because I also have to make farm fields. We're coming up on storm time. Looks like everyone's resolve is doing pretty well. Except for the lizards are, again, not doing great. Okay. I don't really have a lot I can do about that. I'm going to start sacrificing a little bit of wood to the fire to try to keep their resolve up. But that's not good at all. I'm not liking how quickly my fuel is going down. It's fine. Storm's almost over. We got this. Okay, and the storm passes, which means I can stop sacrificing wood to my fire. We're going to get some newcomers. We're doing a lot of farming, so I definitely want a bunch of humans. On the other hand, parts and fabric are really good. Yeah, we're going to go with that one. New cornerstone. Gain parts every time you sell goods. Or reputation from resolve grows faster. I'm going to go with free samples. Pack of luxury goods or ancient tablets found in dangerous glades. I think we're going to go with that. Discover 2 dangerous glades. Do I have 2 dangerous glades near me? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got a bunch of danger. Okay, that's the way to go right there. And solve 1 glade event. No problem. Okay. So that means we need to start making our way into these dangerous areas. I have more people now, which is good. I'm going to make a couple of rain collectors. I'm going to make a rain collector, so I can start gathering spark dew. I should have done that earlier. Spark dew can be used to, like, it's a kind of metal, so you can use it to build things. Also, I need to make some decorations for the hub. At least 4 decorations of the type comfort. So I'm going to make some barrels. And then I'm also going to make some decorations that are just nice looking. So, apparently I did not have... Oh, because I needed to switch... Oh, man. I swear to God. I don't have the simple tools for this, so I'm not going to be able to get that cash just now, unfortunately. But it does mean I have lots of workers to go places. So, what do I need to be doing right now? I need to be planting. So we're going to get some humans in this farm here. Good and good. I've got more farmland up here. But at the moment, I'm making those decorations. All good, Wiz. So that increases my Ancient Hearth to a neighborhood level, gives me bonus resolve, and gives me bonus production speed. I have a trapper camp with nothing nearby, but there are plenty of eggs over here, so let's go ahead and move it. Right over there. Now I'm supposed to be cutting into dangerous glades. So I think I'm going to take this woodcutter camp and move it closer to the woods. And we're going to cut very deliberately into this dangerous glade. We're going to keep it to one at a time, though. And I think that 3 woodcutters are probably redundant at this point. Probably too much. I want to make sure this whole farm area is clear, so that when I put a farm there, I can harvest all of it. Speaking of farms, we're planting down here. We definitely need folks here in the dew collector. In fact, we're going to make a second one. Better yet, we're going to drop a carpenter down. We already have a lumber mill, so lumber mill into the carpenter, that's good. And yeah, we are going to make a second rain collector. That sounds like I just broke through. I did. What do we got here? We have a leaking cauldron. In 10 minutes, a toxic substance of unknown origin destroys all planted crops in farm fields. Foul taste. -8 to global resolve. I don't like how that's going to go. All food production is 60% slower while it's being worked on. This sucks. It'll give me a bunch of mushrooms and spark dew, which I like. It'll also give me industrialized farming, and since I've got a lot of farming land, this is the way to go. So I'm going to keep the goods. Oh, look at it! It's like a mech. Hold on. That's going crazy. We also have some more vegetables and eggs out here, and roots, so that's good. And we're going to make simple tools here as well. As you can see, we've got a choice between copper and crystallized dew. And these simple tools will allow us to do things like break open these caches. I also need to be selling goods. When is the trader coming? Three minutes. Is it worth the impatience? Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and go to here. I'm going to call immediately, which will put Sahilda 36 seconds away from me. I'll take the extra impatience. I think it's worth it. I don't have any parts, which is definitely a thing I need. Plenty of fuel now. In fact, I can really probably get rid of one of these woodcutters. Let's do that. Now, getting it up from neighborhood is really tough. You got to put in a service building. You got to put in a bunch more decorations. If I get like a tavern or a temple or something, then I can do this. But I've found in most of my runs so far, it hasn't really come up. So we need another dangerous one, which is right over here. We're going to move this woodcutter camp a little bit closer. And we're going to cut our way directly into this dangerous glade, which I'm sure will be fine. That's more than I wanted. That's better. That'll get me access to both this regular glade and this dangerous one. Okay, the trader has arrived. Doesn't have parts, which is a problem. But I also need to sell stuff for trade and industry. Okay. Pocket knives would be useful. I am going to be producing a lot of vegetables, so gaining a bunch of plant fiber would be good. I'm going to sell these infused tools because I think I'm going to be getting some simple tools from carpentry. See how much amber I can get out of it. Oop, that's not what I meant. How much amber do I need to sell? 25 amber worth of goods. That's a lot of amber. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's a lot of amber for me to be selling. I don't want to run out of food. Okay. Of course, wood doesn't sell for that much. That makes sense. No, I don't want to get rid of all my fabric. There we go. 25 amber worth of products. This is rough, but it will get this quest done. Which is going to give me 6 simple tools, a bunch of coats, and wood cutting will be easier. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Wrong one. Sorry. I'm going to be getting traders arriving faster, builders can carry more, and the crystal growth, which is also very useful. Also, a blueprint. kiln is probably good. Can produce coal out of wood, so we'll do that. Also, lizards love working in kilns because of the whole cold-blooded thing. So I'm going to make sure to assign them there. Muncie, welcome, my friend. Very good to see you. We're playing some more Against the Storm. I can't shake the feeling I'm missing something. We got plenty of food, plenty of fuel. Everything's looking good at the moment. I mean, we do need more things. How much stone do I have? I do have a ton of stone, so I can start making like some paved roads. So I think I'm going to do that. Just sort of the main thoroughfare here. And the main thoroughfare here. Those should be paved so that the people can go faster on it. So far, we're surviving the storm just fine. We do need to get into another dangerous glade, but we're working on that down here. How is this going? We did get to 100% on the leaking cauldron, so we're getting our mushrooms, our spark dew, and our farming. More eggs. So many eggs and some coal. So again, there's this glow around the lizards in the kiln because again, it's a warm place and they like to live there or work there. Really only interested in you making... I guess you could make jerky too. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not super efficient way of making jerky, but it's fine. Gotta move this stonecutter camp because it doesn't have anything nearby. There are some roots up there. So I think that's where we're going. We are coming up on a point where I should probably think about building a secondary hearth. Maybe out here. There we go, getting some paved paths in there. Let's move you. Again, sort of closer to the action. And we've got newcomers. I don't really need bricks, so I think I'm going to go with this one. We're going to get a new cornerstone. Herb and root production is increased by biscuits produced. I guess we're going to use that, but it's not really going to help us. And then 2 more orders. We can pack up trade goods and luxury goods, or building materials and trade goods. I guess we're doing that. It's going to be a while before I can do any of these, unfortunately. How am I doing on simple tools? I don't have any. Okay, no problem. There we go. In fact, is there anywhere missing? Is there anywhere that I'm not working on right now? This kiln could use another person in it. But I'm also building a bunch of stuff, so it's okay to have a few people out. We'll put all of the lizards in the kiln there, which should really raise their resolve. And this rain collector is really necessary as well. In the meantime, we'll make a farm and the field here. Eventually, we're going to make our way into this dangerous glade, which will get us our playing with fire order done. Nice. Okay, we should have plenty of people now. So how do we want to handle this? I want things to build first, so I'm just going to let them stay unemployed for a little bit. We are not doing well on housing, though, so we need to make sure to get some more. I was hoping to get specific... What's it called? There are specific houses you can get for each species, but I have not gotten that yet. So we're just going to make some shelters. See what little planting we can get done. Not a lot, unfortunately. In fact, I may as well abandon this farm for now. We are harvesting from these two farms, though, so that's nice. How are we doing on this glade? Almost there. I need to start making packs of shit. That's the next thing. So I'm going to go ahead. Do I have a provisioner? No. I do have a mine, so I could pick up some of this coal. Yeah, I need to start making my way towards making these packs. I guess makeshift post is the best I've got at the moment, which sucks. Okay, so what do I need? I need packs of building materials. I've got plenty of planks, so I can go ahead and do that. It's going to be slow, but it'll get done. I also need packs of trade goods. What buildings can make that? The weaver can make it, but not efficiently. Same thing with the lumber mill. So I already have the lumber mill. I am making pottery. Where's that kiln at? There it is. You don't make pottery at a kiln. That's weird. I guess weird to me. Impatience is pretty high. That's a problem. We really need to start getting some of these deliveries done. We got 5 out of 8 packs, 6 out of 8 packs of building materials. Now that I am getting a bunch of rain or a dew from my rain collector, I'm going to go ahead and make a... Oh, I did not get the brickyard yet. Annoying. Trapper's camp has no deposits nearby. Thankfully, there are more eggs over here, so we just got to move it. Resolve looks not good, but not terrible. Workstation doesn't really... Oh, but there are people staffed there. Let's get them out of there. Trying to figure out what I can make pottery with. I don't have anything I can make pottery with at the moment. Unfortunate. In the meantime, let's make some more of this this cobbled path. You're not wrong, Muncie. This is not an easy game. Like, I said it was kind of civilization level complexity last time, and that's not quite accurate. Civilization is more complex, kind of by far. But still, yeah, there's a lot of just micromanagement happening here. Okay, important delivery is done. I got my coal, I got my building materials. Let's turn that in. Which is going to get us faster wood cutting, some tools, and some coats. Can I use those tools now? I have plenty now. Okay, good. So, we're going to go ahead and get some of these caches out. And we got this one over here. Yeah, I've got it. Okay. This one, luxury goods. I do need packs of luxury goods, I think. I don't. Okay, never mind. No, I think I'm going to send this one to the Citadel for the amber. Traders here, low on fuel. So I got to deal with that immediately. I think it's because I have been using my kiln. Yeah. Yeah, I've been making too many planks, essentially. Cookhouse, brickyard, there it is, which I want. I really wanted the brickyard because I have so much of the dew now that I can make, like, bricks out of them. Not bricks, but it's almost like copper. If I need more fuel, then I need more beavers. That's all there is to it. Oh hey, gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced. Love that. We'll move the woodcutter's camp a little bit closer to the woods. Gotta watch that fuel, though. It's definitely going down at an unacceptable rate. Where's my other woodworker? Right there. Okay. Are they both fully staffed? Yes, and yes. I might just need to make another one. We've got plenty of folks here. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start digging out here. So I'm going to make another woodcutter camp right there. I also need more shelters very soon. There's also this encampment, which could get me some new people, too. Nice. We're about to cut through over here. Get to this dangerous glade. I'm not sacrificing... Okay, I was about to say, I'm not sacrificing wood, am I? I know I'm low on fuel, game. I'm working on it. I do have a bunch of homeless folks. I really need to figure that out. So let's figure that out right now. We're going to make a path here. And we're going to make some shelters. The problem is, wood is my fuel, and thus, I'm having a bit of a hard time with it. Oh, we have 2 orders done. Wasn't paying attention. We did get our trade goods. So that'll give us some bricks, some amber, some fabric. This is very welcome, friends. Now, I need more packs of trade goods for rich delivery. I probably should have done this one instead. But oh well. Packs of trade goods. Now, what can I... Actually, hold on. If I go in here, if I hover over the pack of trade goods, it's made in a lumber mill, a weaver, or a smithy. I do have a lumber mill, but I'm out of pottery. I am getting some barrels, though. As I make planks, I get barrels, which is also nice. I do need another dangerous glade. I'm almost there. This is my next bit right there. I just need to chop through that last little bit of trees. Okay. We got through, which means that we've got our playing with fire done. It'll give us some copper, some smelting, and some newcomers. And we're almost done with this settlement. Who's having the hardest time? We're gonna make a tavern. Okay, fuming machinery. In 9 minutes, it will explode and destroy everything in a 10-field radius. We need spark dew, which we've got plenty of. And we can either keep the goods or send it on to the queen. We're going to send it on to the queen because I think we're almost done with this run. We are almost done. Like, the town will never feel fully finished because you will either win or lose in the meantime. Okay, I still have a couple of homeless folks. Ooh, read more. Hubs. When expanding your settlement, it's very useful to set up hubs in faraway glades so that your villagers don't have to walk all the way back to the town's center just to deposit collected goods or to take a break. To create a hub, you need to build a storage and a makeshift hearth and assign a new firekeeper. You can have multiple hubs at once if, of course, you can afford to build them and have enough fuel to sustain multiple hearths. It's also important to remember that each hearth has its own range and can't be placed too close to other hearths so that their area's effect overlap. Hubs can be upgraded by building homes, decorations, and service buildings in a hearth's radius. Each hub level will grant you bonuses to resolve, production speed, and production output. These bonuses stack with every hub in your settlement. So it doesn't look like we're going to be making another hub in this particular town, but if I was going to, I would probably make it somewhere out here. You see how that orange background is there? I would need to pick a spot that did not overlap at all. So I could put it like up here maybe, but I'd have to clear out some space for it. There we go. I could make a second hub right here. And in fact, for demonstration purposes, let's go ahead and do it. There we go. I already have people working on that. Now this smithy is pretty awesome. I could either gain a smithy or I could salvage it for some tools and some copper ore. There's also an abandoned cache and a ton of coal here. It's too bad I'm not going to be sticking around this place very long because I just uncovered a lot of resources. Pack of trade goods is the next thing I really need to be working on. Herb garden. Oh, because these have not been turned into field yet. Boom. How am I out of humans? Okay. I don't need humans in the brickyard. I'll put you in the herb garden instead. Put you two in the brickyard. Put you in the rain collector. Apparently, beavers really like to be in the rain collector. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then the makeshift hearth, we'll go ahead and set a lizard to maintain that fire. We're also going to need a storage facility. And then this second hub I can upgrade just like the first one. We're almost there. I feel like we should be able to win this in the next year. Oh wait, no, we don't need packs of luxury goods. I mean, it can't hurt though. This forager's camp has nothing nearby, so I'm going to move it to a place where it's got something to do. Looks like we got some vegetables right here, so we'll go ahead and set it right there. Oh, I get new people. Right. I'm going to go with 5 meat per minute because I have a lot of lizards. I also have a lot of homeless folks, so let's go ahead and make some. I'm almost there. Let's go ahead and make some shelters over here by this hearth. Not doing great on wood at the moment. Where is my trader? 46 seconds. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to stop making planks. And in fact, are there any woodcutter camps that need people? No. Four seconds. All right, Zorg has arrived. What do I need from him? I've got tons of amber, so I can make like lots of stuff. Oh, I can get 0.5 reputation. I'm doing that. And that gets me to the end of the settlement. Very nice. Okay, not bad. We completed 3 deeds. We finished the settlement. We got Big Settlement 1, a game with at least 40 villagers. We got the Coral Forest achievement, and we got the No Deaths achievement. Let's go back to the world map. All right, not bad, not bad. We're gonna go ahead and check in with the capital. We got some deeds done. That gets us the lamp. We won a game in the Coral Forest for 50 experience points. And we won with 0 villagers dying for another 50 experience points, which gets us to level 3. New Citadel upgrades, the Guild House, the Clan Hall, the Cellar. We get a Metal Delivery Line possibility. This is kind of a deck builder, right? Metal Delivery Line is now one of the perks that I can get. Rebellious Spirit and Safe Haven. And now I should be able to buy upgrades. I have 20 food. I can increase my settler's speed by 2%. I can gain plus 2% to burning duration. I can allow me to pay Amber to re-roll blueprints. That's very important. Yeah, that's the one. Or I could do +1 embark points, blah, blah, blah. No, I want to be able to re-roll, because there were already some times when I got, like, buildings I didn't need. I want to be able to re-roll those, so I'm unlocking that. Okay, and I think we're going to keep it a short stream today.